The destructive ruler cobra is the longest of every venomous snake and can undoubtedly guarantee the title of Lord. This incredible reptile takes care of for the most part on different snakes, and it can live for quite a long time in the wild, as there are not very many different creatures that can kill this sort of snake. Discovered for the most part in the rainforests and bogs of Asia, Lord cobras incline toward environments with thick vegetation like bamboo and mangrove bushes. Here are 8 realities that will offer knowledge into the secretive and captivating universe of the Lord cobra. Then hit the like button and let's get started. Number 8. Their venom is a deadly neurotoxin. Noxious snakes are by and large isolated into 2 sorts of toxin orders: neurotoxic and hemotoxic. A neurotoxin is any toxin that straightforwardly influences the sensory system of a human or creature. Hemotoxins, then again, influence the circulation system and are typically the benevolent found in poisonous snakes and snakes. The toxin of a ruler cobra is neurotoxic, and when it strikes, an exceptionally limited quantity, simple ounces, is produced. Even simply this limited quantity can send its prey into loss of motion. Besides, it's so unimaginably toxic that a human can bite the dust not long after being nibbled. An enormous creature, like an elephant, can pass on in a few hours. Number 7. Their hoods are actually ribs. At the point when a Lord cobra is on the protection, it creates a particular hood that flares around its face. This hood, just as different pieces of the snake's body, all have markings that are interesting to the Lord cobra. From the outset, it appears as though a piece of the snake's skin, however it's really an arrangement of rib bones and muscles that can flex and move. To cause itself to seem bigger and more hazardous, the Lord cobra spreads these ribs and fans out the hood as it murmurs and stands up. Number 6. The king cobra is the longest of all venomous snakes. There are many types of venomous snakes in the animals of the world collectively, yet the Lord cobra is the longest of every one of them. A grown-up snake can be 10 to 12 feet long and weigh as much as 20 pounds. At the point when a cobra stands, it very well may be eye to eye with a human of normal tallness. The longest Lord cobra on record was estimated at 18 feet. In examination, the python, the longest non-venomous snake, can develop to be 20 feet in length. Number 5. They are cannibals. Ruler cobras are considered primitive on the grounds that they truly just eat different snakes. Now and again, they may eat a little creature, rat, or bird, however that is more trait of a typical cobra. Regardless of whether the other snake is venomous, cobras' stomachs have adjusted with stomach-related juices to separate the toxin and render it safe. Since they don't have any teeth, their prey is eaten entirety. Their jaws can stretch and open wide to permit enormous creatures to go through. It might require a few minutes for them to swallow a creature totally. Cobras, alongside an assortment of different snakes, can go months, even a long time, without eating. Snakes don't have to drink water to endure, however they will ingest it through their midsections as they go through normally wet regions like streams, bogs, and brook beds. Number 4. They have long lifespans. In the wild, these snakes can live for over 20 years. Since they can get by for extensive stretches of time without eating and don't need a lot of water, they aren't excessively vulnerable to dry spells, food shortage, or other cataclysmic events similarly that different creatures and reptiles may be. Likewise, relatively few different creatures that live in the spaces that cobras possess chase these snakes, so they have next to no risk of becoming prey. Number 3. They use sound to defend themselves. Despite the fact that Lord cobras can swim rapidly and climb trees, they are as yet inclined to assaults from different reptiles and creatures. When ruler cobras are on alert, they utilize different guard strategies to ensure themselves. More often than not, they would prefer to move away than battle and can move as quick as 12 miles per hour. Be that as it may, whenever cornered, as well as erupting their hood to cause themselves to seem greater, they likewise make a remarkable moan. Like most snakes, cobras will murmur, yet they additionally utilize this groan to motion toward their hunters to step back before they strike. By topping off their lungs and gradually breathing out, they produce a long, low-pitched commotion like a canine snarl. Shockingly, the ruler cobra's most noteworthy hunter is the human. Number 2. Their biggest predator is the mongoose. As amazing as the ruler cobra snake is, the one creature it will try not to encounter is the mongoose. This little warm-blooded creature, which is an individual from the Herpestidae family, is just about a foot long, yet is insusceptible to the toxin of numerous snakes. As a carnivore, the mongoose typically eats little rodents, similar to rodents, however has been known to battle and kill venomous snakes. The mongoose will not chase or track a cobra deliberately, yet will protect itself whenever compromised. Number 1. Female cobras make nests. The ruler cobra is the lone snake that forms a home. At the point when a female cobra plans to lay its eggs, which is generally in the spring, it makes a home of leaves and twigs. She develops dividers, just as a cover, to protect a lot the eggs she will lay. A grasp, or gathering of eggs, can be upwards of 50 eggs. She stays in the home, careful, for a while until the snakes are incubated. From the beginning, hatchlings can deal with themselves and can even chomp if vital. It requires around 4 years for a ruler cobra to arrive at complete development from the hatchling state. We discussed 8 intriguing king cobra facts. Disregarding their favored situation in the evolved way of life, ruler cobras are classified as powerless by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, undermined for the most part by living space annihilation and human mistreatment. Comment your ideas below, subscribe and share the video. Give a big thumbs up and stay tuned with us for more videos.